This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late-night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to the home of the Tulane Green Wave, Human Stadium in New Orleans, Louisiana. As we'll see, the winners of 6th straight, the San Jose State Spartans, taking on a fellow Mountain West foe, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So San Jose State's offense has the ball first today. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here. The quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take it.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. Got his man downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Rainey. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on 3rd down, forcing the incompletion.
They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. And the Spartans want to pick up the tempo. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
The Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Dropping back, it's Rainey. Here's a heat. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Flips it out to the back. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Spartans, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, San Jose State.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Tulane Green Wave offense will have its first chance to go on the attack. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And a part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again.
Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Got his man on the outside.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Hutchinson. Going downfield for the big play. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Let's see what he can do with it. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Handoff from the gun. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
As a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gather maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. We've come to the end of the period, and San Jose State is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. The Spartans will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. To throw, it's Hutchinson. Here comes the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the grab, it's Lewis. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. But they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. He'll start this drive firing. Pulls it in. At the 40, there he goes. Flying down the left side. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Spartans.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll give it to the back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Tulane right back to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Grab behind the line. It's Prince. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Hutchison. Oh, they're after him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make...
Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off play action on 1st down. Under fire. And the ball comes out. What? They get him for a safety. He tried with everything to scoop it up and get it out of the end zone, but they were there to stop him.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Look out, he's got room.
The return is brought down at the 36. And the San Jose State offense...
The San Jose State offense is back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air. It's raining. Gets open down the middle. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Finds us back in the middle. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10.
Good enough for a first down.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw again. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Quickly complete. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Timeout, San Jose State.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down.
Here we go, set.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes a catch right in the middle of the danger zone. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. They'll go to the air. Finds his big tight end. And he will take it in. Touchdown, San Jose State.
Number 12 with the grab and the score.
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the 1st half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the 2nd quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the 2nd half, and the defense needs to start making adjustments.
That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in New Orleans for a fun 1st half than you? And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this 2nd half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Yeoman Stadium.
The Spartans will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. He'll return it. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Got blown out in the 1st half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the 3rd quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange and you can't quantify.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. They've been dominated. Now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Back to pass. It's Rainey. Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. To the air on first down. Finds his big tight end. Delivers the stiff arm. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Send the tight end in motion. Trying to pound their way in. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Third and goal for the offense. Let's go. They're trying to slam it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. They'll try to tack one more on their score.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lewis. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. It's Hutchinson. Under fire. Got out of trouble and throws. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Blasted as he lets it go. Another incompletion on third down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Spartans just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. They'll try the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, running back gets to give. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
near the 2-yard line.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Here we go, here we go. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, San Jose State. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue. Forget the kick, he's going to throw it. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. They'll start this drive with a pass. And his first throw here is incomplete.
And we've seen a lot of that from this offense, unfortunately. Just quarterback and wide receivers just not in sync. And sometimes it happens and they get out of sync and they don't make big plays. But, man, you're in a huge deficit. You need big plays down the field, so somebody's got to make a play for their quarterback.
Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Snags it down the right side. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to get the first through the air. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Hoping to cut into that lead, and they did not. Lead is huge. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on first down from the 43. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Back to throw, it's Rainey. Got the back over the middle. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23.
And his offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They've built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are.
There he goes. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. And the Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points we've seen in big moments.
It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. He runs into the end zone on the fake. What a gutsy call to come up with a 2-point conversion there.
San Jose State, 51, Tulane, 0.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stopped. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Wants to throw on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled. We're at the midway point of the season, and after the showing they delivered today, this team is firing on all cylinders through Week 7.
We've been talking a lot about this team, but you want to be remembered in the month of November. The most important part and the meat of this schedule now is coming up. If you play well throughout the second half of the year, we're talking college football